rabbis of yesteryear were on the 20th of Adar, Chaf Adar, it marks the Hilula of a famous great Kabbalist. His name was Rabbi Eliyahu Mishan. Zecher Tzadik Libracha passed away. I believe he was buried in Syria, and I came from great rabbinic heritage. His father's name was Rab Bachor Avram. Very interesting enough. His mother's name was Rabbanit Marchava. His famous student, who would be the Rav of, was a famous Kabbalist, Rabbi Chaim Shaul Dweck HaKohen, a rabbi we've spoken about on various occasions before on this series over here. He would become like a very, very diligent learner with regards to by day and by night. He would learn Torah. He was let's just say, close with regards to great rabbis of Aram Sova, respectively, that had a very great community in Syria in of its day. He was known as an expert, a wise one with regards to Kabbalah, wise rabbi. Would actually pray with the Siddur of the Kavanat, Ariya Kadosh, the Arizal Rabbi Luria Ashkenazi, great rabbi from Tzfat, respectively, the great Kabbalist in of itself. And many different questions came to him, and Torah Tanistar, the hidden depths of the Torah in of itself. He would actually learn with various Talmudei Chachamim, I think in Talmud Torah, in his period in time. I think it would have various different workings also. He would actually have be also working for a Parnassah. He was known for his tremendous humility in of itself and greatness. And so much can we say. I think he would actually write various different great Torah books, which we can talk about, including the Sefat Emet, which is, I think, the name Emet in of itself, Rabbi Eliyahu Mishan, Tamim. That's Emet is standing for those, let's just say, abbreviations. Hashem Yizakeh Oto Liot Tamim Im Briotav. How continuous and how great he and how humble and he'll be with them. I think before he passed away, we saw the grandiose measure of the great rabbi he was in. We're going to relate over a story which will actually encapsulate the great Chacham itself. Among his books, we said, was the Darkei Emet, the Yad Eliyahu al Shas, which is a book on Talmud Babli, respectively, Yad Eliyahu, the hand of Eliyahu, the Shalom B'Tzadek, that was another book, and Sfat Emet al Sefer Etz Chaim. Very interesting enough. Those were some of the great Torah books that he would actually compose. Now, I believe it was born sometime in the 1800s, passed away some period in the 1800s. It's not exactly known. I haven't got the exact dates when he actually passed away in itself. He became, obviously, known by the name of his great book called The Hidden Fields of Torah, which is called the Sfat Emet, respectively. And there's actually a story that's actually recounted over, I found on the Daily Zohar website, that one day a stranger came before Rabbi Eliyahu Mishan and pleaded to him, "Save me, Rabbi." He explained that he lived in one of the villages in the western part of the country at that point in time, and every year this village conducts a central fair, let's just say. Thousands of farmers from all over the region come to purchase what they need for the upcoming year. Naturally, they buy weaves, let's say haberdashery, utensils, spices, and everything that is in that specific field. This Jew that stood before the rabbi was a well-known merchant, an honest and trustworthy salesperson. And everyone bought goods from his shop the whole time. Thus, they provided, let's just say, his livelihood. This year, too, he filled his shop with, let's say, a great amount, an abundance of merchandise that he purchased on credit. However, unfortunately, it was reported over, no one came by his store. Throngs of consumers flocked from all over to the village, but nobody bought anything from him. Towards evening, he investigated the matter and discovered that his Arab neighbor incited the farmers to boycott the Jewish person's goods. They knew that he sold the highest quality goods for the best prices, but they all feared the powerful hand of the Arab neighbor. I mean, this is what the story says. Very interesting. What can I do? Sighed, let's just say, the rabbi in anguish. What's done is done. The fair has ended. Has it not? No, Rabbi, it goes on for 2 days. This is why I took the trouble to come to you. If so, replied the great rabbi, sleep here overnight, write the Arab's name on a slip of paper, and leave it in the Beit Knesset inside the synagogue in the morning. The merchant did what was told, and he waited for the rabbi to complete his tefillot, his prayers. He then reverently approached the rabbi, who turned to him pleasantly and said, the Gemara teaches that if someone has enemies, as I say, he should come early and stay late in the Beit Midrash, and they will be defeated by that thing. You have already done this, so now you may return to your village. The salesman hurried back to his home. to his town at that point in time and saw the funeral procession for his deceased neighbor. This was the one that slandered and that told him to go. That day he sold all his merchandise and made a huge amount of money at the end, because obviously the Arab neighbor really slandered him previously and some of that. And it's his Hilula here on the 20th of Adar just shows the brilliance of the advice of Rabbi Eliyahu Mishan, one of the great rabbis of Aram Tzova. And please don't forget to light candles in memory. Friends who are community here, we're learning about the great rabbis of yesteryear. Please, everyone subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. We're on more than 6,000 subscribers. And if you feel anyone be interested in watching any of these videos, share the videos to other people. And also, we've covered about 800 videos here already. We're a community, and take care. Wishing you all a great day, and be well.